Good morning, my name is Brittany, and today we're going to be talking about how to raise your own self-esteem and how to raise the self-esteem of others who you're with contact daily, your family, your friends, your coworkers, or your children. The first off for me, lifting the self-esteem of others comes a lot more easier than my own. With family, you're around them constantly. You learn the ins and outs of what different people like to raise their self-esteem. It's going to be different for each and every person. I know with my mom, it's, oh wow, mom, the house looks great. You can tell you spend a lot of time cleaning, even if it really didn't change a lot, but it makes her feel good because she's a stay-at-home mom, and a lot of times she feels that she doesn't have a lot of worth when it comes to job like me, my dad, my husband, because we actually go out and work, and she watches my kids full time and then has my brother. So on top of taking care of children and cleaning and cooking, that is a full-time job. So just little things like, wow, the house looks clean, or did you rearrange something, it looks nice, that builds up her self-esteem a lot. With my sister-in-law, she is constantly worried about weight and what she looks like. So whenever I see her, it's always, wow, that shirt looks really good, or did you lose a couple of pounds? Different key factors that I know will make her feel better and brighten her day tends to build up her self-esteem a lot. With my kids, it's constantly about being positive, being happy, not talking negative, especially when they make a mistake. I try to teach them that it's all about learning. It's a learning factor, and don't really get on to them whenever they do mess up, but let's teach you a different way to do it next time. That way it'll make you a better person, and constantly being positive, like, wow, good job, look what you did neat, even if it's not right. I find that children do need the most uplifting. That way they'll be positive, because cartoons nowadays are constantly calling other children stupid and bringing down their self-esteem, and our kids learn that at such an early age that they constantly need to be reminded that they're smart and they are cherished and loved, and it's all about positivity when you're around little ones. To lift my self-esteem, that is the hardest part for me. I was taught to beat myself up in order to make myself a better person growing up. I constantly had a weight battle, so I was constantly calling myself fat on the inside. That way it'd motivate me. And then we played sports, and it wasn't about, wow, you pitched an awesome game. It was, look how many runners you led on the base. So as I've gotten older, I've tried to work on it. I've tried to tell myself, yes, you only lost a pound, but that's great. Or look what you did at work. That was an awesome presentation. And it's a constant factor, but I do know that Jesus did make us in the image of Him, and He made us all perfect in His eyes. And though I might not find myself perfect, He thinks I am. And I always try to compare myself when I shouldn't to those little stick models, and I don't need to be like that when I don't, because we are human and we all are different and we all do make mistakes. So I'm finding it not to beat myself up, but to keep a good air and remind myself it's not about what I failed at, but it's about what I accomplished. And if we all remember that Jesus loves us, He made us in the image of Himself, and that we are human, we are going to make mistakes, but we learn through the mistakes and not to let them get our self-esteem down. Thank you, and I will see y'all next vlog.